Hello and welcome to your empath energy exchange for the week of September 28th, 2020. What? Let's think about this here. Let's think about this. We have 3 months until 2021. How do you want the rest of the year to look? How do you want 2021 to look? I mean, it's unreal. And before I get, too far ahead, I want to wish my beautiful niece, Sophia, a very happy birthday. Her birthday was on Sunday, so sending out lots of love to you from Auntie. All right. And you know what? Honestly, there was no word. There were songs, multiple songs. So first I heard was Time, Time, Time. And then I'm like, ooh, Hazy Shade of Winter by the Bangles. You might want to look into that. It's a pretty cool song. It really foretells strong women. Like so creative, so intuitive, so soulful, and creating together, collaborating together, all of them. And then the other song was Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. So really there's lots of stuff in the lyrics. When I think of Hazy Shade of Winter, obviously, we are in the fall equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere. So we are moving into winter. We're still in the fall, but it's, as I went for a walk today, the leaves are, wow, yellow and orange. The colors are beautiful and vibrant, but the leaves are falling. And it's just a matter of time where all the leaves are gone, and that it's that in-between time, fall and winter. I call it a yucky period in a way, because it can be gray and gloomy and barren. But, in order to adapt and shift with our changes that are happening every day, we need to shed things that no longer serve us. And you think of the tree, it's the same thing, right? So we're going to go with the auto write here, like I always do. And we're talking about the power of women and groups and collaborations, co-creating, the divine feminine, energy rising, Mother Nature, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. This is all divine feminine energies. Yeshua, feminine rising, love rising, hearts rising, flooding us with divine, beautiful white, pink, gold, green, purples, blues, oranges, reds, rainbows. I mean, just the other day we had a double rainbow here, and this has happened at least monthly for the last couple months. So there's magic in that spectrum of light. We need to tap into that more. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm sensing. All divinely timed. We are here for a reason, not a season. Yes, I'm talking to you. The seeds we planted in March are coming to fruition and growth. Now we're thinking, what? What do you mean March? That's when my whole world flipped upside down. Exactly. You've got to start new and rebuild the foundation and replant the seeds, pull out the weeds. You've had time to do that. And now things are growing beautifully. Are they not? We have experienced so much anger, so much hate, so much polarity, much diversion as well, coercion, mass upheavals, uprisings, and now, lies, agendas exposed, truth surfacing. Gonna stop there because, there's been a lot of talk about Facebook and Google and, exposing, using our information, using everything against us in a way, through social media. They're spying on us. So we're seeing this, and there's a big conversation around that, how many of us are wanting to, diverge, even myself, find different platforms that we're allowed to speak our truth, and we're allowed to talk about anything we want to talk about and not have ads pop up when we do talk about it, right? And they're not sharing our information either. We're not being exposed anymore. Well, here we are rolling up our sleeves and we're really digging in. We are digging in. They're talking about the truth surfacing energies. There's been tons of that. Just look around, especially politics. What are you hooked on here? Energies and relationships, hooks, attachments, released, finally free. We are one. We are one. I guess that's the biggest message. And as well, we had pretty much every single planet was in retrograde, at least for 3 months, this past summer. Now, Pluto is finally coming out October 4th, and Neptune and Mars are the only ones right now. Neptune and Mars. But Mars, we talked about that, is fiery, is arguments and tension, and you've got that masculine, fire. So we've really, got to watch. Just got to watch. Let things go. Find more ways to ground and release. And I went on Astrology King's website because I was looking into, because we have a full moon in October 1st, the full harvest moon in Aries. Plus, there's another moon in October on Halloween. So this is a super rare event. Does not happen very often. And Astrology King was talking about home versus work, conflict, watch your negative feelings, be flexible and adapt, as opposed to going into that anger, going into that negative state, going into fight. We're going to confront it with loving intention, with our heart space. Heart intelligence, not this, not this, this. All right. And you know what? I didn't even introduce myself, but I'm pretty sure most of you know who I am. I'm Christine Gold with 24 Karat Healing. I'm spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, and old soul healer, also known as empath, but empowered. And I think a lot of us are figuring out, yes, we're highly sensitive and we're upgrading, and we're no longer being victims, that narcissist, empath, it's that narcissist. We're really seeing, how we have been involved in this as well by loving ourselves and creating boundaries, taking responsibility, right? Right. Okay, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my website is listed below, 24karathealing.ca. Send me an email, give me a shout out on social media, and we'll set up a time. All right. I also have complimentary items as well. I do have a retrograde tip sheet. It's a guide. So if you're not sure about the planets and what they mean and what's going on, I break it down, because, I used to go, oh, Mercury retrograde. Oh, no, just like, oh, no, it's a full moon. Everybody freak out. No, not anymore. Being empowered comes with, learning, absorbing, become, a student of the universe, and then just finding these things out and going, what was I worried about? All right, so what is the overall theme? What are we working on this week as the collective? What do we need to know? What is, what are we working on here? What's going on this week? So tapping into the energy deck. As always, that's my favorite go-to. Oop, there we go. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! We've got the horses in action. White, black, obviously I think of yin and yang. 1 and 7 is 8 as well. I'm just going to make the card the focus because the camera doesn't know what to do sometimes. It kind of zooms in and out a little bit, gets a little wonky. So yeah, it's all about effort, aggressive forward movement, intentional concerted action directed towards your goals and your soul's purpose. And I bet it's our first week with the mentorship, the one-on-one Unleash Your Magic mentorship. So yeah, we're really talking about dreams and desires and life purpose and vision, you know, our soul purpose boards and what our vision is going to be. So it indicates you're on the right track. White horse is interaction of spirit and thought, and the black is the outer work. So continue taking action, trust your intuition. You're making a breakthrough. You're making the breakthrough, guys. And don't be so focused on the goal where you forget to have fun. We tend to do that. Or we should be done by now. Or, you know, no more of that. Just enjoy the whole process. So your affirmation is, I am responsible for my own life. I take action towards my goals and my happiness every day. All right. So, you know, if we're taking action, so what do we need more of? If we're taking action, we have ideas, we're working on these projects. What would help us? What would help us? What else could we put in this tool, in this toolkit, this toolbox? All these ideas, these beautiful ideas and dreams and desires that we're all co-creating together. Oh, there we go. All right. So this came in reversed. It is, well, I'll show you upright. The man holding the heart. The man holding the heart. So in reversal, there seems to be a shutdown in your emotional life. It's time to open up with deep emotions. So anger, grief, utter bliss. You can be comfortable in the experience. So the man could indicate a difficult connection with a man who is quick to anger, deceitful, quick to criticize. His behavior can be attributed to fear and self-doubt, yet he would never admit it. So yeah, we have to be very cognizant of that. You deserve honoring in any relationship, so set some boundaries. Don't buy into his, this emotional chaos. Your soul longs for emotional peace. So you're comfortable with all your emotions, you honor, express them in appropriate ways, you feel peace. Yeah, I definitely feel this is not, maybe you feel like you're shut down because of this interaction with this man. And this could be a friend, a partner, maybe even a guide or mentor. So just be aware that this might be causing some interference with your action, or you're feeling like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. They're being critical of your efforts, of what you're doing. And you just got to tune that out and set some boundaries and just let them know you've got this, and you would either appreciate some compassion and maybe some offer of help or a word of encouragement. Otherwise, don't say nothing. Zip it. Zip it, because you know what? A lot of people don't know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to create. So, but they don't want you to grow as well. So you have to be very aware of that. Who are your cheerleaders? Yes. And I feel there's some people that are not. And you need to, back away and love them from a distance, or cut them completely out of your life if they are disturbing your peace, and they don't respect your boundaries. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to pull from the crystal deck, and we're just asking, what is the outcome of, setting boundaries, taking concerted action for yourself? Wow. And it's interesting that this is a full moon. That is what, October? Oh, that's Thursday. Thursday. Look at the beautiful moonstone. I love moonstone. I've got the ring, as you can see, and it does change colors. It's all about cycles. So I love this. Cycles. Yeah, it's a cycle you're going through that you don't need to go through again. Yeah, that's what they're saying, that this has come up before. This is obviously tied to your sacral and heart chakra. Divine feminine, deep connections with the moon. So just like the moon, the cycles, every 2 weeks, right? Connecting deeply to your feminine. This is the overall arcing message for the week as well. Enhances fertility, planting new seeds and ideas, inspirations, new beginnings, new directions, creativity. Energy of the moon, assisting in birthing new projects and creations. This is the overarching energy of action, right? You're working on things. A deeper understanding. We are connected to and a part of everything that exists in the universe, and energy flows. Each cycle, the seasons, the tides, different phases of existence bring us to new essence. The key is to surrender to each specific cycle. So earth and nature are always in harmony. They don't fight each other. So it's time to become aware how the cycles affect you, honoring these cycles. Cycles can last for days, hours, months, years, or lifetimes. You're being encouraged to recognize and honor the cycle you're currently in. And this will bring a deeper understanding, awakening your feelings and experiences. Yes, and maybe you've been feeling confused and stuck in your life, resisting the natural flow. You're encouraged to start swimming and connecting. You're in that ocean. You are the ocean. And you also could be ending a cycle in your life. So remember to honor as you let go of the old ways and open up to new energy. So this is very exciting. I honestly feel like this is a fabulous week. Even with the full moon, I think you guys have learned enough from me or learned enough from others about moon, the full moon, the new moon, how they work. You have altars, you practice rituals and ceremonies and prayer and intention. So you look at the moon as like a breath of fresh air. You get to start anew. This is your chance. All right, so we're wrapping the week up here, talking about the divine feminine energies of full action in support of your soul's purpose and your vision for that. Connected to possibly someone a male energy that is a tad bit negative, critical. You know what? I kind of see him being fearful because you're growing and he's not. Seeing this polarity as well. And the moonstone is the cycles. So this is the message for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you love what you see, please comment, share this out, subscribe below. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Please feel free to reach out, and hey, have an amazing, beautiful last week of September. I'm sending you so much love and light, and please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care, everyone, and love you all. Mwah.